Bud Fowler, perhaps the most important figure in the history of baseball, not well known to the public, will be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame tomorrow, some 150 years after his professional debut. When the Western League folded in 1886, Fowler came back east and was slated to play for Oswego. However, the owner of the Binghamton Bingos of the International League, the equivalent of a AAA team today, signed the star instead. Fowler debuted at the stadium in Riverside Park in April 1887. Mostly playing second base while fielding barehanded, Fowler put together an all-star caliber year, hitting .350 and stealing 23 bases in 34 games with the Bingos. In June, racial tensions on the team mounted, with the white players refusing to play with Fowler and his black teammate, a pitcher named William Renfro. After the Binghamton owner fined each white player $50 for failing to play, the team returned to the field. But soon, a petition calling for the ouster of Fowler and Renfro was circulated by the players, and the owner sadly relented. Fowler's last game in a Binghamton uniform was on June 28th. Part of the terms of Fowler's release was that he would not sign with another International League team, the beginning of a plot by league owners to exclude players of color. The Binghamton of the 1880s was known as a city of rabid baseball fans, but the Binghamton team disbanded in August due to poor attendance. The dismissal of Fowler and Renfro from Binghamton and the subsequent banning of black baseball players from the International League marked the beginning of the end of integrated baseball in the U.S. until the Jackie Robinson era began in 1947. Bud Fowler went on to play integrated baseball for the next several years, but the opportunities continued to narrow until the door was shut completely in the late 1890s. In the meanwhile, Fowler had gone on to found the Page Fence Giants, one of the most significant of the black barnstorming teams of the era. Fowler returned to upstate New York after his playing days, as evidenced by this letter he wrote to Charlie Comiskey, the owner of the Chicago White Sox, in 1908 using a Binghamton address. Fowler passed away in upstate New York in 1913, penniless. Fowler's stay in Binghamton was short, but he may have played the finest baseball of his storied career here in the Parlor City. The impact of his Binghamton experience goes far beyond his immense talent on the field. The excellence he displayed and the knowledge that there were many black ball players like him that would threaten the jobs of white players led to the denial of opportunity to generations of black ball players and did not permit the game to be played at its highest level for decades. Bud Fowler's skill and courage was recognized by Organized Baseball in 2013 when the road leading to Doubleday Field in Cooperstown was renamed Bud Fowler Way. Tomorrow, Bud Fowler will be right where he has always belonged, enshrined in the National Baseball Hall of Fame, next to all the great players and pioneers of our national pastime.